Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm Jules, and in today's video, we're gonna have something refreshing, a little bit relaxing, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go through 5 books here, comics that I have in my collection, give you a little bit of a backstory on those books. And as you could have seen from the video, they're gonna be not the video, but the thumbnail for the video. They're gonna be modern books, so stay tuned. I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the collection. All right, so we're back. Like I said, a little bit of a backstory on each of the comics. Nothing crazy. So we'll start off number one here. Here we go. As you could have seen in the thumbnail, we got a nice X-23 book, the Mike Mayhew variant. Mike Mayhew is a great artist. I like most of the stuff that he does. Some of the stuff is a little wonky. It's too much for me, so I wasn't picking up everything. But these vampire variants, guys, are amazing. I got this book actually from a friend. I was going through his long boxes. He hooked me up. I picked up 2 copies. One of them came back at 9.8. The other one did not. So it's in a raw form basically. But super excited when I found these. Again, thanks to my friend for hooking me up with these books. Really, really nice comics. It needed to be in my collection, and it is. So super fun with this first book here, X-23. We'll move on to the next book. As you also could have seen in the thumbnail, it is Amazing Spider-Man number 4 back in 2014. It is the Ramos variant cover for the first, not the first appearance, but they call it Cindy Moon Becomes the Silk, which basically is the first appearance of Silk. But this is the variant cover. I think it was a 1 in 10 variant at the time. And guys, I found this book at Montreal Minicon in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. There was 2 copies. It was a little place, probably the size of what we got going on here. Nothing too extravagant in terms of the people having books on the walls and everything like that. But he had maybe 4 long boxes. So I was scrolling through those long boxes, looking for that hit, and boom, we got the diamonds in the rough, guys. $5 Canadian each, $3.99 US basically. And I snatched these up with like the speed of sound. Sound light, whatever you want to be, as fast as the flash, whatever you want to say. That's what I did right away. I brought them to the owner of the kiosk, paid him the $10, and I was out of there. And as I was leaving, his son was actually there. I think his son was about 16 years old, probably not more. And he's like, why would that guy buy the same book twice, Dad? And his dad was telling him, and he was like, I have no idea. Well, in my head, I knew exactly what it was, and I snatched these up. Bingo. I sold one off. I shouldn't have sold both of them. I shouldn't have sold one of them. I should have kept both of them, but it is what it is. We look always to the future and not in the past. It is what it is, guys. We live with what I should have done, and I should have done this, and I should have done that, right? We would all be millionaires. But even at that, would it actually be feasible? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm rambling on. Who cares? Let's move on to the next book. All right, next book. Venom, Lethal Protector, number 1. Amazing holographic cover. The red, this book pops. Guys, this is iconic. 1993. I was 2 years old when this book came out in February. Yeah, so almost 2 years old. Born in 1991. Guys, this came back CGC 9.8 as well. I found this at another little show here in Montreal. It was in a college gymnasium. He had this book on the wall. It was very, very well priced. I think I bought this about 2 years ago as well. So it was very well priced at $15. I negotiated him down to $10. It was nothing crazy. I really wanted to have it. I said it looked super clean. He took the $10. Everybody was happy. I sent it into CGC. I was even more happy, right? Because again, I got it back at a 9.8. It's always fun. And a little quick reminder, guys, if you're gonna lose a sale for $5 or $10, just be sure about the prices that are happening right now in the markets on certain things, just so you don't lose deals that are really good, or also for $5 or $10. It's not worth it. These last 2 books, guys, it's so we got a Spawn 289, Spawn 289, the Fan Expo, Toronto Fan Expo variant basically. And they're great. They're signature series. Okay, they're signed by Francesco Mattina, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story about what I did with these books, or how I got them signed. But so there was this one. So there's the Spawn. This is the Virgin variant. I have the trade dress with the when it says Spawn on it, and I'll show you what a trade dress is. The trade dress basically says it would have said Spawn on the other book. This one is Action Comics 1000. Okay, I picked this up in 2018 when it came out. It was a Frankie's Comics exclusive. So I picked this up and I said, you know what? I'll hold on to it, and if ever I meet Francesco Mattina, I'll bring it to him, have him sign it. So that's exactly what I did with both of these books. Okay, so this is Action Comics number 1000. Very nice cover. I have the Virgin one as well that he signed. So just a little backstory on both of these books. Basically, we went to my friends and I. Basically, we went to Fan Expo in 2019, and I brought these to get graded and signed Francesco Mattina. So I waited in line, guys, and as you all know, when you go to these Comic Cons, the lines could be excruciating and painfully long, especially for certain actors or artists or comic book people, whatever the case is, right? We all know. And this wasn't the case. It was not very long. It was about a half an hour wait. It wasn't the end of the world. So my friends went off and did something they wanted to do, and I stayed back and waited for Mr. Francesco Mattina to meet him and to sign my books. So I pay his manager or whatever. I don't know who that person was, but I pay the person, wait in line, and I get to him, and I know that he's Italian, right? And I'm Italian as well. I'm pretty sure you guys might have known here in the we have a very east end of Montreal type of accent when we're Italian, so people know usually where I'm from when I meet them for the first time here in the city. So besides the point, I meet Francesco Mattina, and my Italian is not the greatest, so I decide to speak English to him basically, and his English is not the greatest, so vice versa. If I would have gone to Italy, it would have been the same situation. And I ask him a question, some sort along the lines of, how are you finding it here in Canada, or whatever the case is? And he answers me something along the lines of, yes, we come to Canada, we have much fun, and here, we sign a couple of books here at the Comic-Con, and everything is good, and you guys, you're having a good time? So I answer him, yes, we're having a great time, and this and that. It's like, yeah, we have a couple coffees, and it's very good here, it's not like Italy, but it's good. So I'm like, okay, cool, So at this point inside, I'm just dying. I love this guy. He's one of my most favorite artists, basically. I have a bunch of his art, and it was super interesting. And then when he started talking, it was even better. It just made everything so much better. And I almost wanted to answer him something along the lines of, don't worry, I'll bring you a sandwich. We may put a bit of prosciutto inside, a bit of mozzarella, a bit of mustard, whatever you want. We do what you feel. And I bring you a coffee and have a nice espresso. We have a conversation together. Is that okay? I wanted to answer something like that, and it happened so quickly, but I was like, how stupid am I going to sound, guys? I'd rather not. It's just like, even though I'm probably never going to see him again, but it was just fun. The experience was so cool, and for the people that are watching, Italians, at the end of the day, sometimes we're all extravagant, sometimes we're all reserved, but at the end of the day, we love everybody. It's always fun, and it was just cool. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a tidbit of experience I had when I met Francesco Mattina. It was so awesome, and my friends that they had left, it's too bad because they would have been cracking up and we would have had the story to share, but now I had to basically explain it to them in my own situation, or my own vision of what happened during that time. So my recollection is the right word. And other than that, guys, it was super fun. I always enjoy going to these Comic Cons, and hopefully 2021 is a different year here for Comic Cons. I know the Comic Con schedule is starting to roll out. I don't know what's going to happen, especially in the US. We do a couple of US cons. Not 100% certain what's going to happen there. But besides the point, again, guys, as I end all my videos, just before actually, if you did like this video, consider giving it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel as well if you like everything having to do with comics, statues, all things collectible. We have a lot of that going on here on the channel. And don't forget, the most important thing, smash that notification bell so you know when I post every Monday and Thursday here on the channel. That being said, a new way of ending off the videos now, guys. Collect what you like, collect what you enjoy. And if you do that, your collection will grow and you will always love it no matter what. So just think about it that way, and you'll never have anything bad in your collection. Collect for yourself and you'll always be happy. Guys, cheers. See you guys in the next one.